Welcome back to Blue Exorcist Anime Review, episode number 36. We're reviewing episode 59 of the series, Falling in the Snow. Yes, in the Falling Snow. This covers chapters 92 and 93 of the manga. With this particular episode, there's only technically 2 more episodes to go for this whole season, and there is roughly 6 chapters left, so I'm thinking probably starting next week and back doing 3 again. So we're getting left up last episode where the Cyclops demon is showing up, and we see that Shira and her group are dealing with it. Lightning himself shows up, gives her basically, because she has an empty sword now because the original host basically is now in the hand of the Illuminati. So gives her basically Jack Frost, and she defeats Cyclops, but Cyclops also does some damage, unlocking some ghost. So Yuki is sent out because he has to go back to the order first, then he has to go out and deal with some ghost, shoots him up. And then of course Lightning gets arrested for something he did in the previous episode, assaulting this particular senior official. And he basically says something to Yuki, and Yuki finds that he gave him a flash drive. So then he looks at a laptop and he sees stuff from the Section 13 stuff, and he goes freaking nuts. And he eventually runs out of bullets, and he's sent home. Meanwhile, though, everybody else, what do the X-Wires do? Well, they don't do much. Like, they don't really do anything. They just go back to they're just basically on standby. They go to meal. And, basically Ring cooks the meal, and then of course, after some disagreement, then of course Willie tries to go home, and then we see a flashback. I'm talking to his father, his adoptive father, Father Fukutaro, who died back in the first episode of the series, where he asks why are you protecting us? And apparently Shira basically explains something to him that she probably shouldn't tell, and then of course, it's always like to just wait a little bit. How long are you going to wait? And then it starts raining, and it's over at Shimmy's place. Shimmy's surprised to see him. They chat for a bit, and then, just by sheer coincidence, the present day, while it's snowing, he goes to visit. And of course, Bond time to report up. Everybody goes back via train, and, he does basically call Lightning about what happened, and Lightning does question he does mention about him pulling a gun at him just the previous episode. Just before he got arrested. And then, of course, then we have some weird stuff happening here. Where, after talking to Shira at her place, and of course he ends up yelling at her, and then he runs away. He just leaves. And she's crying, and then she goes to find Ren, who informs something wrong with his brother. This is while Blanche talked to him about possibly what happened to Blue Knight. So, Yuki ends up in an alley by himself after he just briefly brushes the guy who doesn't do anything. Then he takes some gun to shoot himself in the head. And then he's stopped by his biological father, Satan. And then Shira shows up. Shimmy. The pink hair guy, he shows up, ooh, got a dog, and then that's the episode. I gotta admit, basically, the whole point of that scene of him talking to him, it's pretty much leading him to joining the Illuminati. That's the whole purpose of that scene. For Ren, not really sure exactly. I think for him, it's I would say he's leading to something more interesting. With him, that would lead to a path that he would do, something he would do for the next arc. And Shimmy, of course, would show up in the very next arc. And by the way, the very next arc, which starts up, believe it or not, the first episode just came out just yesterday. Which I would not be surprised if the Crunchyroll decided to release a dub for that. As soon as the season wraps up. So, excuse me, I would think that probably in the case of in the case of Crunch perspective, I'm hoping for this. Now, the first episode of the new season that just released yesterday, that the last episode that came out roughly like not even like 2 weeks prior. So either we're gonna get the first episode dubbed, because I'm thinking that this coming weekend they're probably gonna release the next episode, and they'll probably release the following episode probably the 18th. And they could either, I'm hoping for this, I'm hoping that they probably release the first episode dubbed of next season probably by the 25th. I'm hoping for that. Yep, but not much to say this episode. It's good. 2 more left to go and we're done. Yep. So yeah, that's basically a particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Well, next up, basically up a Comic Corner. I checked. Well, the final episode was released, the sub, by First Warrior's Quest, but the dub is still not been released yet. Nope, still not come out yet. So, what's coming next? After the Comic Corner? Bleach. Yep. And if Fair 20 Quest the sales to come out, after my stream tonight, got a stream to do. I'm probably going to go back to watching Doctor Who at that point. Okay? But see you next video. Bye.